Hey, this is Neil Walters with neilsvideos.com. In this video, I'm going to tell you about Trello. What is Trello? You may have seen my video that I did maybe a year or more ago where I put up a poster board and then I used little sticky notes like yellow, red, green, blue stickies and showed how that could be used as a project management system. And you basically just move the stickies from a to-do, in progress, and done state, and that's how you can track your projects. Well, later I found this online system that does basically the same thing. It's called Trello. So the nice thing about this is you don't have to be home where your poster board is, but you log on to a website and do it. The advantage of the poster board, by the way, is it can be right there in front of you by your desk, so you're constantly watching your goals. Whereas something like Trello, it's not always going to be in front of you. You actually have to open your browser and go to it. And so your goals may not be quite as in front of you as it is in the physical world. But the nice thing about it is you can use it on any web browser in the world or on your cell phone, that type of thing. So here's Trello on the screen. You can see I have maybe 10 or 12 projects. Each of these blocks they call a board. So think of it as a poster board. And these poster boards are basically projects. And now I'm going to open one. And this is called Videos to Make. And guess what? I'm making a video right now called Trello. So I put that in the in progress category. And now when I'm done making this video, I'm just going to move it over here and put it in the done category. And then maybe tomorrow I'll make a video on Scoop It or something like that. So it kind of helps me keep track of what I've been doing. It's very easy to move these things up and down and to order them different ways like that. Putting the date on here is optional, and you can click on it. You can add some additional things. There's a lot of features here. I'm not going to go into them all, of course. You can even put pictures in your notes. Let me just give you an example. If you go here to the Trello homepage, they have a tour, and you can see how here they've got like install pot rack over the island in the kitchen. So they have a kitchen redesign board, and then they have all these. They have ideas to do, doing, and done. So that's pretty much the common pattern. So like here, I don't have an ideas yet. So let's go back to my board and see over here it says add a list. So maybe I want to have ideas or just things I'm thinking about. So I'm creating a new list. And now it's a little too wide for the screen. So here's my idea list. And I could even add another list called possibilities or something like that. And then of course, if you want to get rid of your list, actually, I don't delete lists very often, so we're not going to worry about that. So let's take the ideas list, and usually your least important things or the lowest items are over here. So like maybe I'm thinking about doing these or not. Like I think I already did a Rebel Mouse video. So what I can do here is just click on that one. Actually click on the pencil there, the pen, and say maybe did this one already. Or I could actually make that a category called not sure. So over here, right, instead of calling it possibilities, I could call this not sure if done or not. And then they need to be verified. And now I can move that over here. We'll put Rebel Mouse there. And that's how it works, basically. Now, what else can I show you? Go back to boards. Well, you can actually see your boards over here on the left side as well. Or you can just go back to the prior page. You actually sign on. I sign on with Google, and I think this information is probably saved, might be saved in Google somewhere, or maybe it's saved on Trello. I'm not really sure. You can also hit the star here, and you can make like favorite boards. So notice how that board goes to the top. So I could put two of them up here, and now they're up at the top. And you can, of course, unstar it when you're done. Another nice feature is you can come up here and search your projects. So like if I was looking for Rebel Mouse here, I could just type in Rebel. It would find all the notes that have that. Like let's try PBN, for instance. So something like that. Now, the question you're probably wondering is, how much is this going to cost? Well, I have good news for you. There's actually a free version, and that's what I've been using. And so far, it's provided everything that I need. And so you can go to their Trello.com pricing page and you can read about this. They do, of course, have more expensive versions. They have a business class and an enterprise edition. And then I have another page, for some reason it's a little bit separate. It's called the gold version, and it's more for individual use. Some of these fancier versions, they have the idea of having teams work together, so multiple users could share the same boards. And so far, I've not had the need to do that. And so I haven't really investigated it very much yet. you can actually come in here, and once you're in a board, you can click here and you can say create a personal team or create a business team. So those are some advanced functions that I've not yet played with. So overall, this is Trello, and you can see I do have maybe 5 or 10 boards, and I have been using it for the last, say, 5 months, and I do kind of like it. And it's probably not the only way I manage my projects, but right now, when I'm working by myself, it's good. Now, if you had a virtual assistant or something overseas or in the US, that's when you'd probably need the team functionality, and then you might have a small fee that each of you might have to pay, or you may have to pay it for your virtual assistant. So that's the part I've yet to learn. And so this is Trello. If you're new to the internet, check out the links below. I'm creating a whole new series of videos on things that are cool on the internet and things about marketing. If you're new to marketing, you want to learn how to sell things on the internet and make money, check out that list. I have one for newbies. And check out my other videos on neilsvideos.com, and even go back to the one I did a year ago and check out the video on how to use a poster board to manage your projects. So this is Neil signing off until the next time.